How's it going, guys? On this week's video, I'll be talking about a side-lying right integration drill. And what that basically means is we'll be taking the concept of shifting and applying it to a side-lying posture. So I've already gone over how to hip shift while lying down to an extent with the adductor pullback from a couple of weeks ago, but now I want to take that same idea and concept and apply it in a more integrated fashion. So we're going to be plugging in a little bit of retraction on one side, protraction on the opposite rib cage. We're looking for that full exhalation combined with inhalation. We're looking for a right adductor and right hamstring with heel reference. So all of that to say is that this is going to be a much more complicated and integrated drill than even the 90-90 variation that I've been exposing you guys to as of late. So who is this drill for? If you've ever felt any discomfort in your hip or low back, if you're experiencing tightness or loss of range of motion, or some people have even described a sensation where they simply feel that their leg can't be trusted, like they don't feel confident in putting their full weight on either of their legs, then this is probably the drill for you. To dive in a little bit deeper, if you've performed the 90-90 hip shift and the hip or the hip lift, and you weren't feeling as much adductors in either of those two drills, then this might be the drill for you. If you can't feel adductors as you hip shift into a lunge or a single leg deadlift or even on your rows, this might be the drill for you. So that is to say that all of the drills are merely exposing you to a different emphasis with regards to this integrated pattern. It's not that these drills are really doing different things, it's just it's easier for you to sense certain things with respect to each drill. Okay? Having said that, this is a reminder that these drills are not for strength building, so you're not going to get hella strong adductors or abs doing this drill. The purpose of the drill is to teach you how to acquire a very specific motor skill, and that is how to shift or lateralize fully onto one side of your body. It's just in this scenario, gravity is actually helping you find that reference for getting onto the right. So what you're going to need is access to a flat wall or a flat surface where you can stack your feet on top of. You're never going to want to lose heel contact from the wall throughout the entirety of this drill, so I'll keep reminding you guys as we progress. So first thing, lay down on your right side. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked. So your shoulders should be able to form a straight line. This is not stacked on top of your shoulder. Okay, this is going to create some space here under the torso. All right, you're going to get a yoga block and you're just going to use it for head support. So the bottom of your foot is flush against the ground. Sole is flush against the wall. Heel contact is maintained. You're going to stack the other foot on top of that. So you're going to slowly slide the top leg forward. You're going to keep going, and as you keep going, you'll notice that I'll start to rotate my torso towards the ground. If I go even further, I'm going to start to feel right inner thighs start to kick in. So I do this without losing any heel contact on the floor. From this position, I'm going to treat this knee like a little airplane, and it's going to keep going on the runway and eventually take off, like so. So now I can feel a ton more of inner thigh. Notice how this hip is forward. This is important for the next step. At this point, I'm going to try to lift this leg without losing this position, okay? So your adductors are going to be screaming at you. And from here, left arm in the air, just retract and elevate a little bit, and exhale. So, same thing, head on a yoga block, feet flush on the wall, outside of the right foot is flush with the ground, heels stay in contact. You're going to slide the top leg forward, bottom leg is dead. You're going to start to feel inner thigh. This takes off, lift the bottom, hold on, lift the bottom, get a ton of right adductor, retract and elevate left shoulder blade, exhale. So that's it for this week. Let me know if you guys have any questions or need some troubleshooting done for this particular drill. It's a fairly difficult task to accomplish. You're going to have to be very precise with your execution in order for you to feel the necessary changes have taken place. But generally, when you get up from this drill, you're going to feel a little bit heavier, more grounded in your heels. You may feel your adductor way more as you start to walk around in the room. And the room may even start to seem to have expanded and gotten a little bit bigger. Those are some of the telltale signs that you know you performed this drill correctly. If you just get up and didn't experience any change, there was probably something off in your execution. Because on both of the versions that I filmed for this video, I actually felt a significant difference when I stood up. Okay. Let me know in the comments what other kind of content you'd like to see from me in the future. What drills you'd like to see me break down or go over. I would love to hear from you, and I'm super interested in what you guys have to say. All right, so until then, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at @MejorStrength. It's the same handle if you want to find me on my Facebook page. All right, take care, guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday.